What's up, everyone? It's Lacey Jane Brown here with George Kittle. And y'all, look at this fit. The Rugrats.
I'm here.
Love that.
I'm here, just channeling my inner self.
Yeah.
I'm a kid.
You told me about Reptar.
Yeah, Reptar. I feel like Reptar sometimes very destructive, but cute.
I love that.
Thank
honestly.
you.
Yeah, like that's. I
feel
think that
cute,
describes
cuddly.
you well.
It does.
Yeah.
Violent, destructive, but hi.
I have to ask you a question.
Yeah.
At the NFL Honors yesterday.
Yes, I did that.
I saw your singing performance.
Thank you.
How did that come about?
My marketing guy, he hit me up. My guy Pete, he hits me up and goes, "Hey, what are the chances that you want to sing at NFL Honors?" I was like, "What do you want me to sing?" And he's like, "Kelly Clarkson song." I was like, "Oh yeah, that sounds right at my wheelhouse. Done that 100 times before. Love Kelly Clarkson. You know, American Idol #1 singer, #1." Then they said what song they want me to sing. A lot of high notes in there. Don't know if that's really, what I do great, but I had a great time doing it, and that's what matters.
You crushed it, honestly.
Thank you. I left my heart out there, and what else was I gonna do? Not put it all my effort into it. So I really enjoyed it, though. It was one of the most nerve-wracking things I've ever done.
I wouldn't have been able to tell.
I did deep
seriously.
breathing for 5 minutes before that started.
You did?
I was stressed. Heart rate
Meditation?
through the roof. I was literally closing my eyes and breathing. Joey Bosa looks at me and goes, "What are you doing?" I was like, "You have no idea. It's a surprise. Leave me alone."
I love that. Your wife was there, cheering you on. She's like, "Let's go."
She's the #1 hype man. She there's just breathe. Just breathe.
Yeah.
I got this.
I
And then
love
it
that.
happened. It was fun. I enjoyed
You did
it.
great.
Thank
Seriously.
you.
I have to ask. So I talked to TJ Hawkinson about
Wonderful.
your Iowa days. He told me some stuff about you. I'm curious if you have a funny story about him.
About TJ?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, he came in as a freshman. He was literally his first week there. We did a 7-on-7 drill, and he mossed the hell out of somebody. I was like, "Ooh, yeah, he knows what he's doing out there." And then since he redshirted, he was doing all the scouts team stuff, and he would dominate guys in our defense. And we had a really good defense at the time. Josie Jewell was fantastic. Desmond King was out there. We had a really solid defense, and he would just cook guys all the time. And I remember it was halfway through the season, he had a one-handed catch. He kind of went over Josie Jewell's head and ripped it away from him. And after that, I was like, I'm really glad that I'm a fifth-year senior and I'm leaving because he's going to play a lot of football here. So he's been fantastic since the start, and he's only gotten better.
Yeah. I love that. That's
know.
fantastic.
But I will say this, he can't hang with me.
He can't?
Well, and he's really good on the field, but we were in Vegas last week together for a whole week, and now we're here. I've got a Energizer Bunny motor. He's working on it.
He's more bed by 9 vibe.
He just gets tired sometimes.
Yeah.
It is what it is. He's young. It's okay.
That's fair. That's fair.
You got to grow into it.
You gotta, I like that mentality. That's great. So the Niners this year, y'all
Yes.
had a pretty exciting season.
It was.
It was very eventful. A lot of navigating quarterback situation, but
For sure.
I'd say great leadership by you. Did you feel like you really stepped into a role where you had to be a leader in the moment? I mean, obviously quarterbacks played a leader as well. Brock Purdy did a great job, but I'm really impressed with yourself.
I stepped in a leadership role I had a great year. My second year I was voted a captain. So I've been a captain. I just finished my 5th year as a captain, I think.
Wow.
I got the gold star, which is one of my goals as entering the NFL was to get that thing because I think it's so cool. That's my one humble brag I'll give you.
I love it.
Besides that, we have such a great team of great vets too that what we realized was the quarterback position, we're on our 3rd quarterback at this time. All that matters is our best players need to play better, and that's what everyone did. And then it also turns out Brock Purdy came in and played at a really high level too, so we looked really good, and because we were really good. So all I tried to do with Brock was just remind him that don't let everything off the field, all the people telling you about all this stuff, don't let that affect you. Just show up and play football because you've been doing it every day since you were 8 years old. You've played the game. You've played quarterback. You started 48 games of college. You've done it all. Now you're playing quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers, which is probably the most highlighted position in football. That or the Cowboys quarterback. Those are the 2 #1 spots. But just go out there and do what you've been doing. And then he has his confidence to him already. So he just kind of took that and he went, and then that's the Brock Purdy you saw.
Yeah, he did great.
He's
And
awesome.
So did you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, he won 8 straight games. That's not bad.
No.
As a rookie.
As a rookie, thrown
stuff.
into that role.
No, I will say, we were hot. Jimmy we won 4 games in a row with Jimmy. So, we were rolling at that point. And so Brock did step into a hot train right there. The engine was going. But, he didn't do anything to impede it. He just made us go. He added flames. And he added coals to the fire. And we were rolling even more with him. So, It was a very fun stretch with Brock.
I have to ask you, you have this tattoo right here.
Yes.
Of Tigger.
Hobbs.
Hobbs.
It's okay. Tigers. Cartoon
Tigers.
Tigers. It's okay. It's okay. Calvin and Hobbs, the old cartoon that I used to read as a kid, is in the newspaper.
Oh.
Yeah, so I started learning to read was this comic.
Oh.
So Hobbs, he's an imaginary friend to the main character Calvin, who's like what is he, like 6 to 8 years old, somewhere in there?
Oh, I love that.
I'm Calvin, he's Hobbs.
I love that.
Thank you.
That's so neat.
Yeah.
All right. Well, to close this up, can you tell
Yeah.
me what you're doing with Old Spice?
Oh, yeah. You mean Old Spice?
Old Spice.
Does anybody need some deodorant?
I do.
Oh, see? I love that about you. No, what I'm doing with Old Spice, we're working on their swagger campaign. I'm really thankful to be a part of the swagger campaign. You got guys like CD Lamb out there who's covered in swag. So I'm excited to be a part of that group. But what we're doing is, all we're saying is, Old Spice offers you 24/7 protection, right? We're friends, yes?
Yes.
Okay, if I had something in my teeth, you would tell me, right? Like,
Oh,
because
yeah.
we're on camera.
Yeah.
But when one of your friends doesn't smell good, it's kind of hard to tell them that because there's nothing they can really do about it, right? So why don't you just start your day with Old Spice?
Why don't
Swagger. Be protected 24/7, lasting freshness all day. It's 24/7, but you got to use it more than once a week. But use it once a day. You're going to smell great, and you'll be confident going into anything else that you do that day, regardless if you have something in your teeth, because you know that you're going to smell fantastic.
Love it.
Thank
you
you.
so much. And thank you for being on here. You're fantastic.
Oh, I enjoy it. This is really fun, and your outfit's fire. So
Thank you. So is yours.
I
Best
appreciate
dressed.
that. Hey,
Love
thank
it.
you. I'm just enjoying myself.